Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm sure I'm audible. Mr. Ehsan Malik, CEO of Pakistan Business Council, respected members of Pakistan Business Council, distinguished CEOs, excellencies, friends from allied countries, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good afternoon. Actually, it's both an honor and privilege for me to talk to you today on a subject of paramount importance, and that is the role of a Special Investment Facilitation Council in transforming the investment climate in Pakistan. Actually, I'm a person of action. I normally avoid seminars. So that was the reason that the last 1 year I never attended any of the seminars, especially the one. But this time around, the invitation came from three of our great friends. First of all, from Mr. Ehsan Malik Sahab, and then two great Diwans. There is Mr. Shabir Diwan Sahab and Mr. Shazwan Diwan Sahab. And all these invitations reached onto me in 1 minute. So I really thought that there is a crisis, that whatever we are doing, it is because of you, and it is for you that we would like to take it ahead, because it is a common purpose that we would like to take Pakistan, grow and develop faster. And today is the second day of the dialogue, and I have seen that entire construct of your resume, whatever activities I have followed. Believe you me, I have felt at a loss for not attending these two days. So I'll keep it in my schedule, inshallah, next time whenever you hold it, and hopefully we will have more international participation into that, on better notes, on a greener pasture as we meet next time, inshallah. Let me start by acknowledging the resolve of the House, which has proved to be the backbone of Pakistan's economy. While Pakistan has faced its challenges, often enduring more frequent boom and bust cycles, the most remarkable testament to your strength lies in how your companies have weathered these storms. And I must commend you for that, I must salute you for that. Because you not only have paid your taxes diligently, but you have also maintained a trajectory of growth, contributing to economic prosperity of the country. So we are very, very thankful to you from the Pakistan side. Ladies and gentlemen, over the next 10 minutes or so, I will outline how SIFC is poised to be the catalyst for the change in Pakistan's investment landscape and why it matters to all of us in this room. So I'll stick to the script, otherwise I will not finish in 2 hours. So please pardon me for following a script. It is indeed a perplexing fact that a nation with the 5th largest population in the world, endowed with immense resources, has struggled economically. However, much of our plight stems from homegrown challenges, compounded by the repetition of the same mistakes over the decades. Issues such as red tapeism, inconsistent policies, regulatory hurdles, coupled with political and economic instability periods, have actually deterred the investors, both foreign and the local. However, amidst these challenges, there are immense opportunities. Pakistan is strategically located at the crossroads of South Asia, Central Asia, and the Middle East. We have a young, dynamic population, a growing middle class, and untapped potential in sectors like energy, agriculture, mining, IT, and tourism. This question is, how do we bridge this gap between the opportunities and the investment? This is where a Special Investment Facilitation Council comes into our play, and I'll explain how we are going to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, Special Investment Facilitation Council was established with a singular but ambitious aim to facilitate investments, drive economic growth, and secure Pakistan's rightful place on the global economic stage. It is a transformative framework designed to integrate policy reforms, enhance public-private partnership, and position the country as the competitive, incentivized investment destination of the world. We were established as a collaborative platform between the governments. Once I say governments, it is the federal government, provincial governments, armed forces, and the private sector. SIFC aims to create a one-window solution for investors, ensuring ease of doing business while fast-tracking high-impact projects. We endeavor to eliminate inefficiencies of fragmented policymaking and create synergy in articulated executions of the project. Alhamdulillah, since the inception of SIFC, with our humble efforts within the whole of the government construct, Pakistan's economy has shown, alhamdulillah, an overall stability. As I speak today, all of our macroeconomic indicators have turned, alhamdulillah, blue. And inshallah, the day is not far off once they will all turn green as well. Currently, we are witnessing the impact of SIFC. Memorandums worth billions have been signed, and you all are privy to that, especially in the sectors of energy, mining, which have triggered job creation and bringing advanced technologies to the country. And we are very proud of that fact. Now the question comes how to bridge the gap between memorandums to agreement, and we are working very fast to make sure that we reach to that finish line. We have received great response from foreign investors, especially from Middle East, China and beyond, and they are all responding very positively with SIFC. Wherever I go, they say we just would like to do business with SIFC, whereas I always explain it to them that SIFC is there only to facilitate. It is the private sector which has to take the lead and which has to show, now we will walk the mile with you, but you have to actually walk this mile. You have to start from some place to reach onto the finish line, inshallah. The full potential of SIFC lies in its ability to evolve and adapt. Success depends on consistent execution, regular monitoring, and above all, your all active participation as business and industrial experts. In short, your feedback, expertise, and collaboration remains essential to our success, and that is the success of SIFC. I am a great admirer of Pakistan Business Council research team, and I have benefited it from Mr. Ahsan Malik Saab, who मैंने एक phone a friend वाली facility रखी हुई है. Just call him along with other friends that said we are confronting this problem, this policy. Can you help us out? And by God, every time we have received a quality input from Pakistan Business Council, and that has really helped me on the policy. Ladies and gentlemen, though we feel that we are moving in the right direction, and our endeavors are focused towards economic prosperity, in my reckoning, there are 8 imperatives that we must follow to succeed, and I will enumerate them one by one. First is gradual transition towards export-led growth. Second, adapting to a long-term economic roadmap. You cannot afford one policy changing after every 2 years. Third, prompt decision-making backed by the digitized governance models. Fourth, discerning good FDI from the bad ones. Unfortunately, since 1947 to this date, not even a single dollar has come to Pakistan for exports. Please pardon me, multinational companies, CEOs are sitting here. You all are actually focusing on to that consumption market of Pakistan. So what we are trying to align for future is that we would like to attract all kinds of foreign direct investment, which is basically export oriented. And that is the key to our success, inshallah. The fifth one is incentivizing domestic production and removing tax anomalies. And I know you have loads of complaints against the tax anomalies, and I think till the time we resolve them, we are not going to grow further at the pace we would like to do that. Sixth is the strengthening dispute resolution mechanism, especially in the investment areas, because the existing systems are not good enough, especially for the foreign investor, to get them incentivized in this space of investment. Seventh is reducing industrial electricity and gas tariffs. Shabir Diwan sir, this was for you. Till the time we don't bring it below 9 cents, I don't believe that industrialization can commission Pakistan. So I don't want to go to give you a premature good news, but the good news is coming, inshallah ta'ala, very soon. Ministry of Power is working great. Last night I had a good chat with Minister of Power, and he has a plan, and inshallah ta'ala, Aziz Prime Minister very soon will unfold that. That will actually catalyze the industrialization, and that is a considerable reduction in the industrial tariff of electricity, inshallah. And the last but not the least is bringing down the policy rates. Alhamdulillah, we have touched 12%, and I believe now you have started already getting loans less than 10%, and we look forward to those times once we get less than 5%, maybe, inshallah ta'ala, in the years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, current focus of SIFC is to streamline and simplify the investment processes in Pakistan by addressing regulatory bottlenecks and providing a centralized platform for investor facilitation. In my reckoning, there are 5 initiatives under our sharp focus. First one is to revamp the critical sectors, and those are energy, ports and shipping, and revenue generation landscape, and that is the landscape where FBR operates. I think we need to create a friendly environment that the taxpayers feel obliged to pay taxes, while tax collectors do not have to coerce you to get the taxes, and at the end the country gets benefited. Second is the preparation of bankable projects, and we have actually consulted and rather hired professional international consultant companies, and we are very sure that within a matter of weeks we will have pipeline of projects which will be bringing it to you. Because after interacting with all our foreign brothers and friends, I have realized that we have to put in the equal effort with our local investors to show that these are the projects, these are the opportunities, please come and avail these opportunities. I am sure you are going to pick many out of them. Third is the SEZ optimization, actualization dream of industrialization. Ladies and gentlemen, I am convinced if Pakistan has to progress, then we have to do 3 things. Industrialization, critical infrastructure, and required human resource development. And all of these 3 are required to actually do this industrialization. Alhamdulillah, we had brilliant framework of SEZs, but unfortunately none of us could actually implement it in the right kind of spirit. PIDC is giving land, I think 72 million an acre in Karachi, Pakistan Steel Mill, Bin Qasim Industrial Zone. So अगर आपने 30 करोड़ की ज़मीन लेनी है तो कौन सा business उसमें कौन सी factory चलेगी? So inshallah ta'ala Aziz, the new framework has been approved. We are going on a lease model. We will not sell the land, and it will be very, very cost effective, and I am sure you all will avail the opportunity this time, inshallah. Then we are also looking forward for activation of Pakistan's sovereign wealth fund to leverage the growth in investments. We believe that Pakistan wealth is locked into Pakistan's institutions and those wealths that can only be unlocked from the public sector if we have a vehicle, and that vehicle will be Pakistan Sovereign Wealth Fund, in which you can have the collaboration. Different private equity funds can come in, hedge funds can come in, venture capitals can join, in local, international, all of us can join, and then we can go further from that perspective. And last but not the least is provision of one-stop business facilitation centers across Pakistan. Punjab have done a good job in that, and we are trying to convince other provincial governments also that this is a nice facility, we must go forward with this. If you have to take 337 NOCs to establish a factory in Karachi and 172 NOCs to establish a factory in FedMec, probably nobody will decide to make a factory. So SIFC's role is to make sure that you get all of these NOCs through one-stop shop, inshallah, and we will reach on to this finish line, inshallah. Ladies and gentlemen, while we prioritize attracting foreign investments, we are equally committed to supporting our domestic investor and business community. Our focus remains creating investors-friendly environment for shared growth and economic prosperity. We recognize that Pakistan's private sector is vibrant, dynamic, and home to some of the finest management practices globally. Our financial reporting standards, governing structures, and investor relations are of the highest caliber. This is actually the testament to your commitment and your capability, and I must commend you for that. All we need to show is a little synergy, resolve, and unity, and I think we can achieve wonders. The future of Pakistan rests squarely on your shoulders, and my job and my goal is to ensure that you have the support and enabling environment you need to thrive. To achieve this, we must collectively dismantle the rent-seeking culture that has plagued our economy, and transition towards an export-led growth is the requirement of the time. If we don't do it, so as Chief of Army Staff always say, either you perform or perish. So that performance is that we have to go into that export-led growth, and I'm sure we can do that, inshallah. I will end here with the words of the Father of Nation, which he actually delivered in his speech in Karachi. My staff says it is on July 14th, 1947. I asked them to recheck. I will quote, "You must remember that it is your duty to do hard work. Work with dedication, and make the country self-sufficient. I repeat, you must remember that it is your duty to work hard, work with dedication, and make the country self-sufficient. The people of this country, the people of Pakistan, must never rely on others, but rather develop their own resources. And alhamdulillah, God has given you many resources. Unquote. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time, your commitment, and above all, your belief in Pakistan. Let's work together to make the most of the opportunity. I thank you all. Allah may bless you all. Pakistan Zindabad and Zindabad, inshallah. सर स्पीच तो मैंने सुना दी, सवाल भी अगर आपने पूछने हैं तो मैं तैयार हूँ.